Hey there guys, this video is going to show you some really great natural cures for sweaty hands. Now, sweaty hands, actually, the medical condition is called palmar hyperhidrosis, and it's caused by an overactive sympathetic nervous system. So it gives you these overactive sweat glands where, it doesn't matter what the temperature is or what the situation is, your hands are just always clammy and sweaty and kind of gross. And, it can be really frustrating, but you should know you're in good company. I mean, millions of people out there suffer from excessively sweaty hands, and there are solutions for it. So there is hope. There are medical treatments. You can use prescription antiperspirants. There's even surgical procedures. There's a procedure called endoscopic thoracic surgery, where they actually eliminate nerves that trigger your excessive sweat glands from perspiring. But before you consider surgery, you definitely want to try some of the natural cures I'm about to lay out for you. Here's a really good natural remedy. You can boil a quart of water with 4 or 5 tea bags, and then pour it in a bowl, let it cool, and soak your hands in the bowl for about 20 minutes a day. And if you do this for about 3 days, you're going to notice a significant difference with your palm sweating. And that's because most teas contain tannin, which has tannic acid. It's a natural astringent. And the best tea to use is sage tea because it contains the highest amounts of tannin. Cypress oil is also really good for decreasing sweaty hands, and you can buy cypress oil at most health food stores, and you just basically rub it on your palms, kind of work it into your palms, and it's also a natural astringent that's going to decrease sweating. Cornstarch or baby powder, it's a really simple solution. Don't underestimate it. It does work. After you dry off from the shower, just keep a little cornstarch or baby powder on the counter and just put some on your hands. Make sure you don't overdo it or you'll be leaving like white palm prints on everything you touch, but it's really good for evaporating that palm sweat. Apple cider vinegar is a really great natural remedy. You can take it internally, 2 teaspoons, or you can actually apply it directly to your hands. If you do take 2 teaspoons of it, make sure you mix it with a little honey because it tastes super nasty. Apple cider vinegar is also a natural astringent, and it can work on a systemic level from the inside out, or like I said, you can apply it as a topical right to the skin. Foods rich in iodine should be avoided. Eating too much salt it's going to make you sweat. You also want to avoid heavy meats and things like that. Like liver, beef. Broccoli's listed here, but I personally eat broccoli. I don't find that it affects my sweating, but liver, beef, and onions, garlic, things like that can definitely encourage sweating. You want to definitely drink less caffeine and more water. It's a huge misconception that the more water you drink, the more you'll sweat. That's untrue. The more water you drink, the less you're going to sweat, and that's because water is going to lower body temperature. And cutting out caffeine, that should obviously help you out, because caffeine increases blood pressure, which is going to trigger sweat glands. So drink a lot of water and cut down on the coffee. Maintain good hygiene. Now this sounds obvious, but you want to wash your hands several times a day, and washing them with antibacterial soap is going to help out a lot because it's going to have a drying effect. You may have over dry hands actually from antibacterial soap if you wash too much, so just watch out for that. And this is really just the start, guys. I have a fantastic free video on my site called Sweat Free Tactics, and it's a 30-minute video. It shows you how to stop excessive sweating of the hands, face, feet, and underarms, and you're gonna love it. It has 12 amazing tactics that are going to get you to stop sweating in just minutes. So check it out right now. It's at www.prevent-sweating.com, and take care. Bye-bye.